Ready. Team settings segment. And defend. 4, 4, 3, multiple. If Notre Dame. Nebraska selected. Be selected. Edit. Ready. Home team selection Texas Longhorns.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Texas. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense.
Entering play call over. Cover to hard flat. Formation. For nickel. Dime. Normal. Cover 2 mid. Cover 3 bus. Cover 6. Cover to hard flat. Give cushion. Give cushion.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give to the back. Still running at the 40. He's loose. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Longhorns! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 6.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that.
Coaching. Pause. You have 2 options. Depth chart is selected. Resume. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Wait. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Waiting for your peer to resume online. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Wait. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Wait. Entering. Cancel pop-up. Wait. Entering play
Stay in rhythm all
call.
game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Short cross.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Pocket starts to collapse. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Anytime you've got a
options.
successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to a home run.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Cover to hard flat.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside and win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Give cushion.
He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Entering play.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return.
Concept and coaching. Pause. You have 2 options. Depth chart is entering depth chart screen. WR. Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. Entering Resume. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for you. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting. Entering, entering,
Set up the offense
concept,
with good field
formation,
position.
concept, quick pass. There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. They're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
The defense was prepared, and I'm really impressed by the eye discipline right now. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to locate that receiver coming across in motion with good timing and getting the jet sweep, but they were ready for that play.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And that one's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Pistol, Hawili, AHD stretch.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Back to the ground game on the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Wide out in motion. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up his offense first and goal from the 7. DB's right up on the receivers. A first down run in the red zone. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
Entering play concept, there formation, deep pass, mesh, there are 14 categories. Quick pass, Ohio, there are MTNHB cross screen.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. looking for a man. It's Sayin. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ball, coach suggestions.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Cover 4 Pons.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
At midfield, he's got room. He has 89 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Option is pistol. Flex bone. Close. You have 4 options. Load option is selected.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here comes the option. And the Buckeyes have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front, great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own.
You have 3 options.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Looking for the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Texas!
Entering play call, over, error 3 categories,
Lining up to add another.
18 options, cover 1 low selected.
Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over UMass. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and he's got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say it. Dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that.
Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Snowed under by the defense.
Entering.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's got it down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Motion from the offense. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
It's hard to stop great runs. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Lofts one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Categories, you have 7 options. Slot out is selected.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run it. At the 40, there he goes. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
They'll give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Leaves it with the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Got his man quickly. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a catch and run for 6.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
Let's see, he can
categories.
block,
You have
he can
15
catch, he
options
can run.
and event to select.
Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is
Entering
dangerous.
play ball.
And they do the
Special
dirty work,
teams.
but this
You
is what
have
they would
5
prefer to
options.
do.
If
These guys
comfortable
want to catch
selected.
touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Entering play. 1 Robert Chris. Cover 2 hard flat.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll try the left side. Turns it on in midfield. The expressway is wide open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Marches ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Getting set for the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
To the ground with the back. The Buckeyes get the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for space. It's Gonzalez. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going with the ground game left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
It's free.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Entering play call over. 1 Robert Press.
Ohio State, 21.
Cover 2 hard. Cover 3 Cloud STR.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Pass.
Power football with the run.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Toss to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
But listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Looking for the score! Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
They're working that left side. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up.
Option.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him, and weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Miles. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating this guy, making it accurate.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Quick slot out.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Back to the air one more time. Slings it. Working the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Entering play. Inside zone. Inside zone.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Play call. Coach suggestions.
Hey, great
there are 8
job
categories.
executing.
You
The
have
offense
15
did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but
play call.
you could push the
Special
envelope. You
teams.
could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia State is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try it over the left side. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Complete downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
Cover 4, Pons. Cover 6, Willie.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback.
Concept. Ohio. There are 5 categories. You have 7 options. With slot out is selected.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to go up top on first down. They're trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Convex cover is selected.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away. That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
Heads. Defense. Defend L. Entering play call, recent. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Tempo 2 is selected.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Give to the running back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
And the Longhorns will try to strike first here in overtime. They go to the ground. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line.
Man, you played this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Trying to pound their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
That's a great individual play. And I love quarterbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they're on top here in overtime.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
Inside zone, there are 10 categories.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Pushes ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you've got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. 4th and goal. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. On the set. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win.
To love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.